Cancer risings, August 2022 is a very chaotic, extroverted, hectic month. Even though for you all, this might be a little bit out of your comfort zone, it is very exciting. If you're excited to dive into what exactly this August has in store for you in your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maren. I'm an astrologer. I'm using the tropical zodiac within whole sign houses, and I make videos going in depth on the full moon, new moon, and whole month if you want more details about some of those things I mentioned. So to start out the month from the 1st to the 3rd, Mars will be conjunct Uranus in your Taurus 11th house. Mars is aggression, it is action, and Uranus is destabilizing, chaotic energy. Having them both in your 11th house of networking, friends, larger groups you're a part of, shows that there's some drama, there's some conflict, and there's no getting around the fact that it's more public or extroverted with a larger group of friends, not really one-on-one with one other person. Then on the 4th, Mercury enters your Virgo 3rd house. So Mercury, the planet of communication, is entering not only its home sign, but the sign of its exaltation in your 3rd house of day-to-day tasks, productivity, and communication itself. So this is really great for being busy, running all over the place and being productive for the month of August. On the 6th to the 8th, Mars in your 11th house will square Saturn in your 8th house. This is an aspect of frustration and putting a lot of effort into something that goes nowhere. So do be aware that any of the aggression or conflict that you're dealing with friends or like networking in groups you're a part of could feel like there's a financial aspect that's not getting resolved, or there's a financial limitation that is causing a lot of the conflict. On the 7th to the 8th, on a lighter note, Venus in your 1st house will be trining Neptune in your 9th house. Venus in the 1st house for the first part of this month is really lovely. You're more attractive, more harmonious, more about getting what you want. And with it trying Neptune in your 9th house of foreign travel and higher education, you being lovely, could be attracting opportunities in travel or education that you've literally always dreamed of. Then on the 8th to the 9th, Venus in your 1st house will be opposing Pluto in your 7th house. So do be wary around you being all sweet but feeling manipulated, or like you're in a power struggle with a partner. That could be likely on the 8th to the 9th. On the 10th to the 12th, the Sun in your 2nd house will be squaring Uranus in your 11th house. So the sudden drama and upheaval with groups that you're a part of could lead to some financial issues, even though you're trying to have a focus on building money for the first part of this month. All the shit going down with friends, with groups that you're a part of, could lead to disruptions on that behalf. On the 11th, however, Venus does enter your Leo 2nd house, so more cute shit financially is likely, even if it's a little bit dramatic. There's more luck and harmony and attracting in financial abundance for the 11th onward this month. Then on the 11th as well, there's a full moon in your Aquarius 8th house. A letting go and ending and a release of seriousness on a financial level that you might have built up over time. You might have had some infrastructure or structures that had once supported you, and now it feels like you gotta let go of this financial tie, whether it's an investment, owing money for taxes or loans or debt, something like that. On the 13th to the 15th, Mars in your 11th house will be trining Pluto in your 7th house. So some of the aggression, conflict, or things that you're having to pursue with friends or networking could be helped out by one person in particular that's helping you accomplish the goals that you need to on a social level. Then on the 18th, Venus in your 2nd house will trine Jupiter in your 10th house. Huge luck coming from your career to help out with money. This is really positive for you to be able to make more money because of opportunities in your career. On the 20th, however, Mars does enter your Gemini 12th house. A little bit more conflict, aggression, or issues with mental health from the 20th onward. On the 21st, Mercury in your 3rd house will then oppose Neptune in your 9th house. So there might be a miscommunication or lack of honesty from an education or a travel plan that leads you to have difficulty communicating. Then on the 23rd, the Sun enters your Virgo 3rd house. More communication on day-to-day tasks like productivity, like travel plans on a short-term level. There's a lot more day-to-day tasks like being extroverted or seeing people that will be demanded of you from the 20th onward especially. On the 25th to the 26th, the Sun in your Virgo 3rd house will then square Mars in your Gemini 12th house. So even though there's more focus on your day-to-day tasks, your mental health is like, whoa, be careful about this. You might be a little bit disrupted or a little bit chaotic internally, keeping you from being as productive as you'd like. On the 26th to the 27th, Venus in your 2nd house will square Uranus in your 11th house. So even though there's cute shit coming for you financially, again, some disruptions on a social level could be causing a little bit of chaos with that. Then on the 26th, Mercury enters your Libra 4th house, so communication around family matters, home, family, property will likely pick up and be more prominent. And on the 27th, there's a lovely new moon in your Virgo 3rd house, a new beginning around productivity, communication, people you're seeing on a day-to-day basis that is pretty positive and pretty detail-oriented. Finally, we end the month on the 28th to the 29th with Venus in your 2nd house opposing Saturn in your 8th house. So some of the cute shit for you financially could be met with a harsh no or some issues at the end of the month. Just to be aware of, it does end on a sober note of like, oh, you're making this money, but wait, there's this conflict or this kind of issue that comes along with it to sober you up. If this resonates and you already have a little bit of an idea of how this is showing up in your life, feel free to comment down below. I would love to hear from you. So my advice for Cancer risings is that the beginning of the month is much more extroverted and kind of like you are attracting in these dynamics, this conflict even, and what you're having to deal with people or places or things. Then at the end of the month, there's more narrowing down about tasks you have to deal with as a result. Otherwise, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know down below how you're feeling about this month. Any thoughts, any concerns, anything you're excited about, would love to hear. Check out the month ahead video if you have not already, or if that's coming soon, check back for it. And I will see you next month.
There is one thing